And most of my Twitter account, if you watch it, it's a lot of it is it's a lot of satire.
But in retirement, his rhetoric has become increasingly inflammatory. He is an ardent supporter of President Trump and tweeted that he's teaching his children to shoot in case Bernie Sanders is elected president. He often is insulting to women.
I don't have a regular job, so I feel like I can go on there and say what I want.
If I have to hear about one more team or organization that refuses to go to the White House, I think I'm going to fucking puke.
I would rather kind of not sell out my beliefs, my conservative beliefs, my values and opinions, my faith in God for a 5-second hat tip in San Francisco.
It's understandable to not have heard the name Aubrey Huff. He is a former MLB player, winning 2 World Series trophies with the San Francisco Giants, a team that will be commemorating their 10-year anniversary of lifting the trophy. Aubrey is not invited, and Aubrey is crying to the masses.
Listen, I'm not apologizing for something I'm not sorry for.
The Giants intentionally left him off, saying in part, Aubrey has made multiple comments on social media that are unacceptable and run counter to the values of our organization. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't be having a reunion, he said. But if they want to stick with their politically correct, progressive BS, that's fine. Which just isn't true. Former Giants Cody Ross and Jeremy Affeldt are Trump supporters. It is not who you support, rather what your actions of conduct lead to. He tweeted of Iranian women, "Let's get a flight over and kidnap about 10 each. We could bring them back here as they fan us and feed us grapes, amongst other things." He then drew this picture and posted on his account, writing, "This is what I imagine grateful Iranian women would do to show their appreciation." On Facebook, he labeled refugees as terrorists and said they are akin to blowing up a nuclear plant for simply seeking asylum. He tweeted he was teaching his sons to use a gun if Bernie Sanders wins the presidency, noting the headshots he fired at the gun range. Huff ranted on 95.7 The Game, "I don't believe a woman should be in men's pro sports."
I can completely understand why the Giants would want nothing to do with you. It's a shame because we came on today wanting to see your point of view. I came on today thinking, you know what, maybe this guy, just because it's the Bay Area, they're going too hard on him, that maybe they lean a little too left here and he's getting a bad deal. And now I'm regretting bringing you on because I'm thinking to myself, you know what? He's exactly the turd he makes himself out to be on social media. Hang up on him. We're done. Aubrey Huff, former San Francisco Giant, run that guy.
He made fun of women's weight in one tweet, viewing women as objects, and attacked Lizzo on the social medium. There is no bottom for Aubrey Huff. He ranted, "I believe in marriage the way it was in the old days when women had pride in being a stay-at-home mom and making sure her man is satisfied providing for the family. Marriage has become a biz for women looking to get rich off a successful man." He listed 7 requirements to date him, notably, be hot, a hard 8 or above, be hot and funny, be hot and don't talk a lot, be hot and don't wear panties, BJ is mandatory, sex preferred. He's a man who documents his masturbation habits in weird bathroom selfies. Huff hates man buns, skinny jeans, penny loafers, and hybrid Kias, and claims men are losing our man rooms, guys' trips, freedom, guns, faith, identity, sanity, and more importantly, our balls. He thinks athletes should stick to sports, but weighs in with his unvalidated opinion of evolution being a myth. My locker room humor on Twitter is meant to be satirical and sarcastic, and it was that type of humor that loosened up the clubhouse in 2010 for our charge at a World Series title, Huff wrote, in an attempt to bring everyone down with him and also take credit. Pavel Sandoval was not surprised, and neither should you. Not political, but like his tweets on American politics, he knows squat about football, ranting and raving how the Raiders should have drafted Johnny Manziel over Khalil Mack. So when disinvited, he begged for the attention to be diverted to his support of Donald Trump. Giants officials have made it clear to me they are not banning Aubrey Huff because they dislike or disagree with his political views. They believe he has crossed the line when it comes to misogyny, vulgarity, and common decency.